I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why people find it so hard to change. A lot of people try and change habits, behaviors, the way that they do relationships, career, work, life, lots of things. And it comes down to a very simple energetic formula. I'm going to hold it up here, and you'll see that on this left-hand side, there's the old you, and that's the old version of you, with old habits and old ways of doing things and old ways of working. And that's very well worn. They call it like a super highway. There's a lot of traffic going down there. There's a lot of neural pathways. That's the old version of you. And as you're coming across to this new version of you, you're trying to develop this new version, this new model that doesn't do that behavior or doesn't engage in those destructive relationships, or, starts work early enough or gets the exercise in, whatever it is you're trying to change. And this new you is, and I've heard it described, I think it's the positive psych movement that started this idea, but the new you is like a goat trail. You're trying to weave your way through this goat trail. You're trying to, form a new path. And it's difficult and it's clunky because, that's not who you've been for a long time. So what happens is you ping between these two, and in fact you can kind of get stuck between the two. You kind of go back to that one, then to the new one, and then you can kind of ping back and forth. And the idea is that you want to just be patient with yourself, to be kind to yourself, and to keep going to this new version, because eventually, as you put the traffic through the goat trail and you create that path and you make that commitment, even if you screw up at times, as long as you keep going toward that new person, eventually that new version settles in and the old starts to fall away and die. There's a great little fire ceremony I get people to do to give their old self a funeral. More about that later. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. So there's an energetic fight between these two parts. And your job as the spirit in all of this and the observer is just to notice it, to know that it's happening, and then just to keep having that compass pointing north to get through to where you need to get to. So good luck with your transitions. You can do it. There is a process to it. So it's just about keeping on driving. Good luck with whatever you're trying to change in your life.